What's going on, YouTubers? It's the Natural Born Thriller, and welcome everyone to Impact Wrestling Review, the show from March 29th, 2019. They're in Las Vegas, Nevada. You have Dom Callis and Josh Matthews as your commentators, and Impact Wrestling presents Against All Odds 2019, the special event where it pertains to watching a free pay-per-view, or should I say a free preview on Pursuit Channel and also on Twitch TV for the latest episode of Impact Wrestling. So, let's get to this show, shall we? They first open up a video package to open up basically the hype us up for Against All Odds for this week's Impact Wrestling. And I thought they did a good job of it too. Basically, we're pertains to some matches. We'll get to that by the way, and there's one thing that I gotta get to, which is very important, that I need to talk about that too. I can't wait to get to that one. So we opened the show with LAX coming out. Conan's on the mic and everything, basically calling out the Lucha Brothers so that the Lucha Brothers and LAX can have this unsanctioned fight. And they start fighting. All of a sudden, the securities come out to break them up, but then all of a sudden, the securities get beaten up by Lucha Brothers from the outside and LAX from the inside. Lucha Brothers got the upper hand on LAX after they took care of the securities, and all of a sudden they got tables in the ring, and they was gonna put LAX to the table, but LAX counter and put the Lucha Brothers to the table, saying the message that they want a rematch and another shot of the Impact World Tag Team Championships. And basically, after that whole unsanctioned fight was ended, when LAX won the fight, Conan was making a challenge to the Lucha Brothers that they should defend those tag titles against LAX. Now they gotta defend the titles against them at Impact Wrestling Rebellion, the pay-per-view that's going to be on April 28th, 2019. And it's not going to be an ordinary match. He challenged, basically, Conan sets up a challenge to Lucha Brothers to face LAX for the Impact World Tag Team Championships in a full Metal Mayhem match. You're going to have ladders, you're going to have tables, you're going to have chairs, or should I say, you're going to have tables, ladders, chairs, oh my. You're going to have steel steps involved. Obviously, wherever they can use in this full Metal Mayhem. Basically, it's their version of TLC. In Impact Wrestling, and I can't wait. I cannot wait. They just ampy up the ante for this feud between LAX and Lucha Brothers, and I cannot wait to see it. We get a video package for the coming soon debut of the walking weapon known as Josh Alexander, I meant to say. Yeah, so the walking weapon, Josh Alexander, is coming to Impact Wrestling. Now, I thought he was going to go to WWE. I've been hearing rumors he was going to WWE. I guess he didn't pass the tryouts. But basically, he's a Canadian wrestler, and he's very good, folks. I don't know why he didn't pass WWE tryouts, but you know what? It's WWE's loss once again, and Impact Wrestling's gain. But I can't wait to see him. I seen him wrestle before, by the way, folks. One time, and I thought he was pretty good. I don't remember who he wrestled though. That's the thing. I don't remember who he wrestled against. But I see how he wrestled though. But yeah, he's pretty good, and I can't wait to see what he can do on Impact Television. Ty Valkyrie was being interviewed by, I believe it was Melissa Santos. I don't remember if Melissa Santos was interviewing Ty Valkyrie and Impact, joining Impact, but Ty Valkyrie's talking about her match against, Jordan Grace for later on. We'll get to that later. And then joining Impact starts kind of promo too about, that Killer Cross is going to destroy Brian Cage, whatever. To me, this is a nut in segment. Yeah, but after all that out of the way now we get to the opening match. We get Scarlett Bordeaux versus the Disco Inferno. And this is obviously an intergender match. Match itself, it was decent. Disco Inferno, basically the whole bill here was that that Scarlett Bordeaux is doing this for all women's, because the whole thing with Disco Inferno saying that women should not be in the ring, they should not be wrestling, they should be cooking, cleaning, doing laundry, and blah 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 blah. That all that nonsense. That's what this whole bit was all about. But Scarborough goes up against, like I said, Disco Inferno. She was doing some good moves. Disco Inferno was also doing some moves, if you want to say. But yeah, basically, and you got a lot of the commentators, saying, Disco Inferno is, he's disgusting, that he's despicable, he's a piece of garbage and everything for being up on Scarborough. And I see myself, Scarborough agreed to wrestle this guy. Like, what do you expect Disco Inferno to do? Not fight back? That, I thought that was stupid. Coming out of the commentators for saying that. Especially to Don Callis. But Don Callis, he saw his ass off though, on commentary. I'll give him that. Josh Matthews, fuck him. But yeah, I just don't like Josh Matthews. But yeah, they knew what Scarborough was signing up to. I mean, it's ridiculous that they expect Disco Inferno not to fight back. I mean, what, like, it's ridiculous, folks. I don't know, but Disco Inferno, he kept stomping on Scarborough, on her ankle, and basically kept stomping on her and all that, and then stomping on her fingers. So basically doing numerous of stomps, doing the Gavin stomps like that. I think that's what it's called. But basically when I saw her getting her finger stomped so many times, I'm saying to myself, oh, she broke a nail. But anyways, she at one point did. Oh, by the way, Disco Inferno did it again. He did the YMCA dance, and then did the Village People elbow. He connected with it too, by the way, onto Scarborough. Scarborough at one point did the stunner, but I call it the smoke show stunner. Disco Inferno at one point did the Russian leg sweep. Disco Inferno, like I said, he did the Village People's elbow. He's going to do the 10 punches to Scarborough in the corner. Scarborough all of a sudden she scratched the back of Disco Inferno, gives him a power bomb, or the Bordeaux power bomb, or the Bordeaux bomb, basically, to say the least, and gets the 3 count to win. So your winner is the Disco Inferno. Scarborough wins, and she picked up her hair extension and put it back into a cleavage. But yeah, there you go. And that was the match. On Twitch TV, they show the GNW backlash. I mean, yeah, flashback. I meant to say, not backlash. The GWN the GWN flashback moment of the week, where RVD defeated AJ Styles for the TNA World Title back in 2010 on a regular Impact show. At the time it was just called TNA Impact, and also on Pursuit Channel that they show. But on Twitch TV, on Twitch TV they show that one. But on Pursuit Channel, they show Consequences Creed versus Beer Money. At least that's what Christian told me. From Mr. Rick and J21 from of the Asylum. We see Disco Inferno being made fun of by Kiera Hogan and Alicia Edwards, that Disco Inferno lost to a woman. Yeah, that was whatever. Melissa Santos, she interviews Tessa Blanchard backstage about Gail Kim, that she's had to apologize, and also she's gonna and she has to let everyone know that she's been relieved from her duties of being part of Impact Management, effective immediately and all that. And Tessa Blanchard did not want to wait. She says she's gonna meet Gail Kim in the ring, so that she can get this out of the way. We see the Queen Bee, Madison Rayne. Now, I talked about this before, about 2 weeks ago, I believe, about some woman jogging, and then a week, I guess I missed it last week. Because Christian told me, that Madison Rayne was shown last week, that she was the woman that was jogging last week, and then we get to this week, and they're showing Madison Rayne, she's gonna be making her return to Impact Wrestling to get her revenge against Su Yung. And I see myself, wait a minute, so we're not going to play off the continuity of Madison Rain being saved from the undead round for this week. I'm assuming I thought that's what they was going to do this week for to save Madison Rain. We're pretending to bring back Dark Alley into the undead round by Rosemary. But no, this entire time Madison Rain was saved. She escaped on the undead round and we didn't even know about it. What? Like, are you kidding me? Where's the continuity? Are you freaking kidding me? What's the point even send her to the undead realm if she's gonna end up escaping at the and that's nothing. We don't know how we don't even know how Ali escaped last year, and now we don't know how Master Rain escaped. Apparently they escaped the undead realm, and Rosemary she could have escaped the entire time too with her being at the undead realm as well. And Kier Hogan, she could have escaped too, but for some reason she couldn't save herself. Ali had to be the one to save her. This is some garbage writing that whoever is writing this shit. But Master Rain, she's gonna be returning. Woohoo. And it's gonna be late to a match between Master Rain and Su Yung. Woohoo. We get a recap of Sami Callihan and Rich Swann of the X Division Championship title match from last week. And again, I thought it was a good match. Obviously with Rich Swann retaining, and then with the whole thing with the debut of Madman Fulton. So there you go. I try to remember if the segment happened during this time. I think it did. Yes, actually it did. Cause after the recap of it, they show OVE somewhere at a location wherever, where they got Madman Fulton tied up in a chair and he's looking at the TV screen and everything is all all messed up and everything. Basically, they want him to pledge his allegiance to OVE, and basically have him say everything. He at one point did say everything at the end of it by saying everything. So we're going to be seeing the intensity. We're going to see the madman of Madman Fulton eventually. As of right now, they got him watching his tapes and everything, and having tab and everything, and he's gonna commit to being part of OVE, and I cannot wait to see it. And OVE in Impact Wrestling is the sanity of the WWE, but done right and done better. I'm not saying on NXT they didn't do it right. Well, in a way they kind of didn't do it right. They didn't go all the way to make them more vicious, to more violence. Hell, not even the main roster. The main roster just didn't care about sanity. You would think by having Damo, Killian Dane in that group, they'll try, but no, they didn't, because of Eric Young and Alexander Wolf, which is bullshit. But Impact Wrestling, they're doing it right though. Impact Wrestling is doing it right. OVE, before Sami Callihan wasn't involved. It was just the Chris brothers, Dave and Chris, Dave and Jake Chris, I meant to say, the Chris brothers. They were OVE. They were just a regular tag team, that just generic tag teams, just doing flips and everything. Well, most likely Jake Chris. And then you got Sami Callihan in the mix, where they're the almost like the Wyatt family, but without the bushy beard and everything, and looking like they're from a farm, whatever, something like that. But they're more dangerous as a Wyatt family. They are family. They're OVE, Ohio versus everything. And then you got Sawyer Fulton, who's called Madman Fulton, in this mix, and he was part of Sandy back in WWE, as Sawyer Fulton, and now with him being in Impact Wrestling as Madman Fulton, this is what Sandy should be. This is what Sandy should have been in WWE, and they're doing it right in Impact Wrestling with Sami Callihan, Dave and Jake Christ, and Madman Fulton. They're all from Ohio basically, and I cannot wait to see how this stable becomes more stronger with Madman Fulton in the mix. and he's the new monster, by the way. He's gonna be he's the new monster of Impact Wrestling. So this is no more of the Monster Abyss. So there you go. All right, now let's get to Tessa Blanchard and Gail Kim. Their in-ring segment about Gail Kim. She's got to apologize, and she also got to let everyone know that she's been effective immediately of her role of being with Impact Management, because she was being unprofessional by attacking Tessa Blanchard, even though Gail Kim, was just doing the right thing, because Tessa Blanchard was attacking a staff member at ringside. This whole thing made no sense. The whole writing thing, it made no sense. But they try to make sense of it too, by the way. By Tessa Blanchard saying that she's got her group of lawyers and everything, because she's a Blanchard and everything. So Gail Kim apologized for attacking Tessa Blanchard, and also apologized for costing Tessa Blanchard the Knockouts Championship title from Homecoming. Which, by the way, I agree with that one. By the way, Gail Kim should apologize for that, because of Gail Kim, we got a piece of trash and Taya Valkyrie, who's the Impact Knockouts champion, and she's not doing a good job at it either way. Especially when she was being a babyface, and with her being a heel now, it's not doing so well. And I'll get to that when I get to the match. But Gail Kim also said that she's been effective immediately of her role of being of Impact Management, because she let Tessa Blanchard know that she's coming out of retirement, and she's now part of the Knockouts division once again. And Gail Kim attacks Tessa Blanchard, beats her up and everything, and Tessa Blanchard looks scared. The facial expression that she had when she was on the ramp after Gail Kim beat her up and everything, that was priceless. And that's how you sell a facial expression, unlike Taya Valkyrie, who just does this. That's what she does. It's fucking annoying. Now we get to the second match. We got nothing but segments, folks. Segments from the beginning of the show. After the first match, we get another segment, more segments on the show, and then we get to the second match. And the second match is Taya Valkyrie defending her Impact Knockouts Championship against Jordynne Grace. And the match itself, Jordynne Grace was very impressive in this match. Taya Valkyrie, not so much. The only thing I can tell you that she was not doing, the only thing I can tell you that Taya Valkyrie was not doing in this match was, is that she was not wrestling. She was doing some dancing. She was also mocking Jordynne Grace. She at one point did do a spear that did turn Jordynne Grace inside out. And I can't remember what I'm. Oh yeah, she did the running Meteora in the corner. And then later on she did a moonsault. But other than that, I don't know what I couldn't tell you what she did in the match, because she didn't do any wrestling. And then she was like, "Are you not entertained?" Basically, she's being like Sheamus now. Remember how Sheamus was doing the whole "Are you not entertained?" So yeah, when Taya Valkyrie was saying, "Are you not entertained?" I was like, "No, I'm not entertained, because you're not doing anything in the ring. You're not doing anything. You're not wrestling." Jordynne Grace is doing some wrestling though. She was doing basically doing a fireman's carry, a shoulder tackle, a nice diamond shoulder tackle too. By the way, she's an Ultimate Warrior. I love that part. She even did a German suplex to Taya Valkyrie. But yeah, I don't know what else to tell you about what Taya Valkyrie did in the match. All I can tell you is that Jordynne Grace did some moves like a vertical suplex. And like I said before, Taya Valkyrie did actually do a moonsault in the match, but missed. But then, but before that, before I get to that part, Jordynne Grace did do a Vader bomb, which I thought was pretty nice too, by the way. And by the way, also I got to mention this too. Jordynne Grace sent Taya Valkyrie into the ring post. So we're giving Taya Valkyrie a ring post spot, and why is Jordynne Grace giving her opponents a ring post spot? You think with the way that Jordynne Grace is built, she doesn't need to do that. But for some reason she's gotta have to send Taya Valkyrie to the ring post. Are you kidding me? Why are we protecting Taya Valkyrie for? But yeah, I did enjoy that Jordynne Grace did a Vader bomb though. Nice touch there. And And I think they try to have Jordan Grace do to try to do a muscle buster, but then Todd Rockery counter it though. But Jordan Grace did go for a superplex though. Yeah, like I said, Jordan Grace is doing a lot of wrestling moves. What's Todd Rockery doing? She's doing nothing. She's garbage now. And I don't get it. She used to be good. Why all of a sudden she doesn't care doing anything in the ring anymore? Well, I know why. Johnny Impact, you know, is looked at as, you know, is Impact Wrestling's favorite in Impact Wrestling. And Ty Valkyrie is being married to the man, you know, who's now the guy. Now I'm just throwing shit around. So like I said, so Ty Valkyrie, I talked about before, where she went to for the moonsault, nice moonsault, but she missed. And then also, she was hurt. She was acting like she was hurt. And then Johnny Impact comes out. Like, what the fuck is this? So Ty Valkyrie acted like she was hurt from the moonsault, and she gets counted out. What? So Jordan Grace wins by countout. They protected Ty Valkyrie of losing the Knockouts Championship. Are you fucking kidding me? And then Brian Cage comes out, and then Ty Valkyrie also she's fine. So Johnny Impact was attacked by Brian Cage. Ty Valkyrie was attacked by Jordan Grace, but then also Killer Cross comes out of nowhere and attacks Brian Cage, and then Johnny Impact and basically Johnny Impact and Ty Valkyrie run away, while Killer Cross go after Brian Cage, and Jordan Grace was doing the ring and everything, basically looking all confused and everything. I was confused too, folks, after this, and like, what the fuck's going on here? And then also we get to the match between Brian Cage and Killer Cross, and I say to myself, oh wait a minute, that means the Undead Realm is going to be the final segment to end the show, which means we'll get to that. So we get the match between Brian Cage and Killer Cross. Good match too, by the way, out of these two guys. But all of a sudden, Brian Cage, he's getting the upper hand in this match, and then Johnny Impact comes out. Like, what the fuck's going on here? Why Johnny Impact? Oh my! Like, I was already getting annoyed with Johnny Impact coming out. And then, the referee checking out on Killer Cross. Ty Valkyrie gets in the ring, and I know the referee saw her come in because she walked right past the referee, and then she goes to low blow Brian Cage. What the fuck? And then Killer Cross gets back, gets Brian Cage in the Doomsday the Doomsday Saito suplex. Two of them. He goes for the cover of Brian Cage. Brian Cage kicks out, and referee calls for the bell. Like, wait a minute, what? It was a 2. He kicked out, but the referee said it was a 3, and he rang the bell. Like, what the fuck was going on here? Like you see what happened when you have Johnny Impact from Trash Town USA get involved in this segment? It was nothing but a fucking clusterfuck to end. Like, what the fuck? This is a fucking disaster. I could have put this over as a great match. And they didn't have him and Johnny Impact and Ty Valkyrie, two pieces of trash champions, involved. So apparently Brian Cage lost the match against Killer Cross. What the fuck? Unfucking believable. What a fucking joke. Oh, let me just say this too. I'm not mad that Killer Cross won the match. I would have been fine with either Brian Cage or Killer Cross winning the match. I'm not mad at that Killer Cross won. I'm mad about the booking. The booking got in the fucking way where this could have been a great match between Brian Cage and Killer Cross. But instead, they fucked it up with Giant Impact involvement and Ty Valkyrie involvement. Two champions that are pieces of trash. As babyfaces and not as heels, they're both garbage as the faces of Impact Wrestling. Ty Valkyrie as the face of the Knockouts division, being the Knockouts champion, and then Giant Impact being the face of Impact Wrestling because he's an Impact champion. Both of them are garbage. When they were faces and heels, they're both garbage. As again, but both as faces they were garbage, and as heels they're garbage. They're both garbage. Unfucking believable. And now, YouTubers, it is time for Rosemary to send Dark Alley to the Undead Realm to try to bring back Alley. bunny, you know, the bunny alley, basically, So here's what I'm gonna do, folks. I'm gonna do a live reaction to it right here, right now. So let's watch it together. I want you all to go to Impact Wrestling on YouTube. Search for Ali. You could say you could you could just find it, the Undead Realm. It's gonna show it there too. Rosemary, Ali, Kira Hogan, James Mitchell for the thumbnail of the video. Let's get to it. There's Rosemary. Open up the casket to get to the Undead Realm, and she's got a dark alley, all chained up in shackles, from around her neck, basically. Like she's a dog. And they're in the Undead Realm. Rosemary and Dark Alley. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on here? It's Kiera Hogan. The immortal Kiera Hogan. Where did she come from? Yo, Kiera Hogan couldn't unclub herself. She wants to help Dark. She wants to help to bring back Alley. Alright, Rosemary and Dark Alley are going somewhere to find James Mitchell, or should I say, father James Mitchell. All right, they went through the they're through the curtains, and some music's playing here. And there's father James Mitchell, and he's got a lot of undead people here. Look like a clown, basically trying to rebel the Joker. And there's a wrestling ring. Basically, it's the Undead Realms arena, basically. Rosemary's got in the ring, along with Dark Alley.
What sort of game are you playing today, James?
You're the one who wanted to play the game. You asked for this, didn't you, Rosemary? You said you wanted to see the boss. Well, I'm just setting the table for you. And as you can see, there's quite a line ahead of you.
Rosemary is going up against there we go. Rosemary and the Luchasaurus. The Luchasaurus got a monkey wrench. Dark Alley's watching on at the corner, being chained up. What can Rosemary do here? Poison mist, blinding the Luchasaurus, and now Rosemary, she's got the monkey wrench. Oh, clocked his skull in. All right, who's next? I guess you got Vikings, 2 Vikings with red face paint on, and they got their weapons. Oh, and Rosemary firing them off. Oh, one took down Rosemary. Rosemary's got a butcher knife, and one of the Vikings got a sword. Oh, slit his throat. Rosemary just slit the throat. And now here comes the undead bridesmaid. But we're still young. All right, here we go. Kara Hogan's got the sword. Is she going to join in the fight? No, she's not. She just tosses the sword to Rosemary. And she slits the throats of the undead bridesmaid. And here goes Kara Hogan, get in the ring.
You were told to stay home. I told you I was going to be with you until the end.
And now it's Rosemary and Kara Hogan teaming up. And here comes the undead bride, Su Yung. And she's right next to the dark alley. She's gonna release her, set her free. Oh. And now Dark Alley choking Rosemary, and Su Young's going after Kara Hogan. Dark Alley's going to stab Rosemary with the dagger. Man, the bloody claw by Su Young to Kara Hogan. Oh, but Rosemary fights back, but then Su Young's got the blade mandible claw into Rosemary. Rosemary's fighting back. Rosemary's got the butcher knife. Wait a minute. Father James Mitchell's got Kara Hogan. Don't tell me he's gonna slice her throat. Wait a minute. Who's that? It's Kevin Sullivan.
You, of all people, know how this is gonna end.
Kevin Sullivan,
You know what we came
the
here.
Taskmaster.
We want Allie's soul.
This is my realm. You are nothing but a serpent. Remember that. All of this that you've done is for nil. You don't own this garden. I do.
Oh my god! The Freddy Krueger claws. Oh my god! Su Yung killed Dark Alley. Right to her throat. And Su Yung got taken out by Kara Hogan.
When it's time to die.
Dark Alley pushed Rosemary out of the way, sacrificing herself to save Rosemary. And Alley is back. She's no longer Dark Alley, but unfortunately it's too late. She got...
It's okay. It's okay. I'm whole again.
She's whole again. She's gone. Allie is gone. And that was the Undead Realm segment, with Rosemary bringing Dark Alley to the Undead Realm to try to save her soul, only for Dark Alley to get killed by Su Yung. And now it's no longer about Alley. So yeah, what's going on with Alley? Why did they kill her off? Well, if you guys didn't know, Alley is officially signed to AEW, All Elite Wrestling. That's why they did what they did right here of the Undead Realm to kill Ali off. Now, when I first heard about the announcement last week about Ali going to AEW, I found out about it when I was on Instagram, and I see myself, what does this mean with her her conditions in Impact Wrestling? And after watching Impact Wrestling last week, where it pertains to Rosemary going to take Dark Alley to the Undead Realm to try to get her soul back, I was thinking to myself at the time, are they gonna kill off Alley? I was saying that as like a joke, I'm just kidding, LOL, just kidding and everything. They're not really gonna kill her off. And as soon as we get to this segment, for this week, that's what they did. Now I didn't really think they was gonna kill her off, but they did. They killed Ali off of Impact Wrestling so that she could go to AEW. I'm like, wow, they really did it. They actually basically when I realized that Brian Cage and Killer Kross was in the main event to end the show, and this would end up being the main event to do basically the final segment to end the show. I'm like, yep, I was convinced. I was convinced they was gonna kill off Ali, and that's exactly what they did. Now, did I think they was gonna do it? No, but in a way, I'm kind of glad because it's no longer about Ali, but I still get the feeling that it's still all about Ali because Ali is gonna be get on all this attention to be part of AEW. In a way, it's still about Ali, but not Impact Wrestling, because for Impact Wrestling, it's finally they're finally gonna do something with Kiera Hogan. Hopefully, they'll finally do something with Kiera Hogan Impact Wrestling. And I cannot wait because I was getting sick and tired of Kiera Hogan is being in not the dark, to being in the shadow of Ali. It's like they had nothing good for Kiera Hogan other than for to be with Ali. And and it's always gotta be about Ali. Ali this, Ali that. It was driving me nuts, driving me insane. I couldn't stand that. I'm not saying that I hated Ali. I was just never fond of the character. Ali to me is the what's the belly of the women's division, but with a lot more edge. Even more of a better edge than what Bayley was on NXT. But Ali, she did have a edge of her character, because to me Ali is the Bayley of wrestling, where it pertains to her being lovable and being caring and love, she's all about bunnies and everything. And the way she always acts too when she comes out too. That's who I see as the Bayley of the women's division. Where basically pertains to her with her time in Impact Wrestling, and now with her being in AEW, I don't know if she's still gonna be like that, but we'll see. Because I'm looking forward to see what she does at AEW as well. Not a big fan of the Ali character, but I do like her. I just hated that it was always her. She was always the the one that she was more feature of the Knockouts division of Impact Wrestling. But not anymore. Now Kiera Hogan's gone. I mean, not Kiera Hogan. Kiera Hogan is still there. Ali is gone. Kiera Hogan is there, and hopefully we can focus more on Kiera Hogan, and also focus more on Rosemary back in the ring. So let's see how that turns out. So, in a way, I'm kind of glad that Ali is no longer there. But again, coming into it, I never thought they were actually going to kill her off. But in the way they did it, they have Su Yung getting that Freddy Krueger's claw to go stab right through the throat. But yeah, the segment itself I thought was good. A very good segment. It reminds me of what they did with Broken Matt Hardy. So it was kind of cool they did that. And that was the show. As far as the show was, it should have been focused more about the wrestling. Now the segment, like I said, the segment that LAX and Lucha Brothers did was good, and the Undead Realm, that was good too. I wish they would have more matches on the show instead of worrying about doing segments and all that. Because they're only 3 matches. It's supposed to be a pay-per-view quality free TV type of thing that they're supposed to be focusing on, and they didn't do it. But Either way, I still enjoy the show either way though. So, but tomorrow wrestling is was 3 matches, and my overall strength for the show, I'm gonna go 6 out of 10. So hopefully they'll do it better next time. We're potential to do more of these free preview events in the future. And what they need to do, by the way, folks, Impact Wrestling, is that they need to get back on doing live TV shows instead of doing pre-recording episodes. So yeah, that's basically it. With that being said, thank you all for watching, and we'll see what happens next week for the fallout of this year's Against All Odds. With that being said, thank you all for watching. It's the Natural Born Thriller, saying peace on the streets.